Potentially damaging winds getting ready to hit much of our state. Chief Meteorologist Joe Diaz has our forecast.
That's right. Tomorrow is an alert day, meaning that potentially dangerous weather will be in play. And we're talking about very potentially damaging winds with areas of blowing dust in some areas, dangerous crosswinds, blowing snow to the north and west. So a lot to update you on. Now, here is a high wind warning that's in play throughout much of New Mexico. It's kind of rare for us to get hit this early in the season with this kind of big wind event, but there is the potential for 65 to 85-mile-per-hour wind gusts across the area. That includes Santa Fe, Albuquerque, on into southern parts of the state. Now, the biggest wind gusts will be across the higher terrain over southern parts of New Mexico, like areas around Ruidoso. But the front's coming through first thing in the morning, and right ahead of the front, that's when winds are really going to be strong, and immediately behind the front. So, yeah, you can see the potential for winds to gust over 50, 60 miles an hour. Taos, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, strong to the northwest as well. And then as we get to the afternoon, these gusts will be slow to lower across the area and then really start to ramp up with even stronger gusts southern and eastern parts of New Mexico. So the impacts high for wind damage, power outages, blowing dust, and difficult travel. And the difficult travel in the form of blowing snow would be across the higher terrain throughout northern and western parts of the state. Most of this area under winter storm warnings for snow and blowing snow, and winter weather advisories for lesser amounts around the areas of Farmington. Now, as we look at how much could be falling through the day tomorrow, just realize that it doesn't look like much, but if you're headed between Gallup and Grants and the snow is blowing sideways, that could be very dangerous travel, especially when it pushes on through Santa Fe, Taos, on into areas around 550 and southwestern sections of the state as well. Here's a little bit of moisture pulling up, but the strong jet stream winds are back over here, and this will be rolling on top of us for tomorrow. And when we see those sustained winds over 40 miles an hour, that's when we could gust to 65 miles an hour or even stronger. So there you see the snow in the higher terrain north and west. That's first thing in the morning. And then look how this advances across our region. That's that front moving through. So rain, snow mixes and strong winds around Albuquerque and some blowing snow for a time around Santa Fe. And we get into Thursday, the winds start to come down a bit. We get into Friday and temperatures start to increase finally. So tomorrow is the worst day for all of this. There's going to be blowing snow, heavy at times throughout Cortez and Durango, and periods of blowing snow, Gallup and Grants, with gusts up to 50 miles an hour in Farmington. It gets better Friday and Saturday before more snow showers work in on Sunday, along with increasing winds. Lower elevations, those dangerous crosswinds, areas of blowing dust, blowing snow showers around the Silver City area. They're under a winter storm warning there. Southeast New Mexico, we could have gusts over 80 miles an hour in Ruidoso, so big concern over there. That's why we have Andres over there with our crew. Southeastern parts of the state, gusts over 70 miles an hour, so there could be some tree limbs and power lines coming down, so be alert for that. When we get windy again on Sunday, not near as bad as what we're going to be experiencing tomorrow. High wind warning throughout areas of the East Mountains right into northeastern parts of New Mexico. Very strong winds in Las Vegas, but it does improve Thursday, Friday into Saturday. And areas of blowing snow, Chama, Taos, Red River, Los Alamos, even at times the first half of the day around the Santa Fe area. Then the stronger winds will just start to take over there on out, and a few snow showers could work back in as we get into Sunday. So daytime highs will be warming into the 40s and 50s tomorrow, but winds gusting over 60 miles an hour for a time. So that's a big concern over there as we get into Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Better days, but winds increase again. I think those winds could interrupt your outdoor plans on Sunday, but not as bad and not as dangerous as what we're going to experience tomorrow. So yeah, the winds are going to come up early. Once they become established, you're going to feel them. It's going to be very noticeable. So if you have to venture out, just be careful, because I mean, you could have some debris falling in some of the roadways, and you just got to be alert.
Yeah, people are paying attention to this, because I was out and about today, and people are like, I wish we all didn't have to leave the house tomorrow. And I'm like, I know exactly what you mean. But we do. So
that's a good plan right there.
Thanks, Joe.